What's going on with you? What's up with you, JD? Whoa, whoa.
Welcome to Wayne's World. My life, my rules.
Safety time today.
Smorgasbord. Tara hooked us up.
Always.
Better today.
Smorgasbord over here, according to Matt.
Thank all of those veterans.
All of us veterans.
I said all of those. So that you could freely wear your.
So that you can freely wear your
purple gay bandana.
Good bandana. Can I not drink my orange juice in peace? Golly. That's all I want to do right now. Drink this orange juice in peace. Came at a bad time. What are you doing?
So it's been a crazy day. Meeting after meeting. Had Blake Gray come by working on some automation equipment that's going to be coming in on or around the 20th of this month, and it's going to be for our fulfillment side. So we'll be able to process. I mean, like, I don't even know how to put it into comparison. I'll explain the machine to you, so then you can look forward to it in the next couple episodes. So it's an automation conveyor. You put a piece down, and there's a bump bar. You push it with your leg, it's going to go through this system. It's not using corrugated boxes, so basically put a piece down, add our little Thank You 20 cards, and then it's a cohesive application. So it's a box, think of it like a chipboard. And so it's going to go through this conveyor system, and it's going to bond to itself, and we'll be able to process, they said, like 400 to 500 pieces per hour per machine. So we're going to get 2 of those, so we'll be able to do, you know, thousands, because we're somewhat restricted to a degree from like a manufacturing standpoint, but at the same time we have, I mean, look around, like, there's thousands of items that could go out. We just don't have the manpower. I mean, it would take, you know, a whole platoon of the Army in addition to what we already have. So another, I don't even know, 50 people, 40 people to keep up. So these machines are going to do numbers, big time for us. So very excited for that. Also, we have our nitrogen system will be delivered on Monday, and our next laser will be delivered hopefully around Wednesday of this upcoming week. So pretty stoked for that. If you haven't seen me recently, too much interaction, I've just been slammed, guys. At the end of the day, you know, this whole thing is documenting a docuseries, but real world comes into play, and it's just hard for me to even think about grabbing a camera and explaining my thoughts. So that's kind of a rundown on some events and timelines that's happening. And yeah, so.
It's from my beer tree. Yep. Another day at the office. Another week, another work week at the office. Colin, I told you a little bit about what's going on here. I just want to reiterate that third laser should be getting in about Wednesday, Thursday. And once we get that third laser, I mean, like Colin said, I mean, we're gonna be rolling. Yeah. Yeah.
Got my drink. Big Blake.
What's up?
What are we doing today?
Oh, we're gonna go pick us out a work truck, Colin.
Yeah. Like that new hoodie.
Oh yeah.
Sharp.
That red hoodie looks good.
Yeah.
All the guys are jealous. They say they can't talk to the red coats.
The red
That's what
coats.
they call them,
Nice.
the red coats.
I like it. Big day today. As always, every day is a crazy day. Got something that I've been talking to Blake and Matt about for probably the past 2 months, six to 8 weeks. Well, let me hop in the car and then I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So, over the past couple of weeks, I've been talking to Blake and Matt, really my right-hand guys here at Redline, about creating another company in January. So we are doing it, and we're gonna go ahead and move forward. I've got the partnership agreement in place, and we're on our way to meet Matt at the bank, get it signed, notarized, witnessed, stamped, and legalized. So I know they're excited about it. And you know, for us, doing mass manufacturing on really high quality custom wall art, we are restricted at Redline Steel for doing custom work because you can't produce more than one, really, unless, I mean, 2 or 3, but it's not like, there's not a massive growth scale there. So we know for a fact that we're missing, what is this guy doing? Jesus. We know, sorry, some guy almost pulled out in front of me, that we're missing out on hundreds of thousands of dollars per month because of not accepting custom projects. So we're going to create another entity in January, and utilizing a lot of the same resources that we have now currently, and create a sister company called Redline Custom Art, and do just that. So we don't want to miss opportunity, clearly customers want to work with us and are willing to pay a premium. So instead of just saying, no, we don't offer that, we're going to start working soft-scaled and pick projects that we want to personally work on. For us, it's not about just the money. We're passionate about what we do. If we put our name behind it, there's a lot of integrity behind it. We want to only put out the highest amount of quality possible without the compromise of that quality. So that's to come in January. So if you guys are looking for a custom art decor piece, we're gonna get some information to you pretty soon in regards to that. So stay tuned.
So yeah, Colin just told you about Redline Custom Art that we're gonna get taken off in January after the first of the year, and definitely excited about that. I was one of the guys that was doing a lot of the custom work whenever we were pushing it through, and we kind of made the mistake of being pretty daggum good at it, so we saw the possibilities of what we can do.
We are looking at getting a couple of work trucks, so that's what Blake, myself, and Matt, who's behind us in the Tahoe, that's what we're doing today. Just left Leonard's McClarty Chevrolet, and they did not have what we were looking for, so on to the next spot. Woody Anderson Ford. So we just left Woody Anderson Ford, looked at a couple trucks. We liked one of them. One that we liked, it had just put a deposit on it from someone else, so didn't get to look at it, but decided to hold off for now. We don't want to be impulsive, and the trade-in value that they were trying to give us on the Tahoe just wasn't where it needed to be, and we know we could sell it at a lot higher price point. Just be a little bit patient. So one of those things, know when to hold them, know when to fold them, and we're just gonna continue to look. So that's the end of that chapter. So as always, it's been a long but productive day. I always feel like I'm going in circles, but we're getting it done. Imagine if I didn't do it. I think I'm dirty. I've been outside grinding. I can't tell, but yeah, so I don't know. Been working. So this is, I don't even know, about 1,000 pounds. 50 pounds per, and there's, let's see, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, and then times 2. So 1,000 pounds right there, plus several thousand more pounds of powder. This way, here is our other powder area with cases. As you can see, 50 pounds. And we have a lot of it. It's a true story. Our the company that we started with powder, we've had to go through 2 or 3 different distributors because we were buying so much that they just couldn't keep up. One of the largest manufacturers in the United States, they told us that we are actually their biggest supplier for black matte powder. So it's pretty cool. I mean, a 19, 20-month-old e-commerce platform, you know, taking over the world, man. It's crazy. I mean, we'll buy, I don't even know, I mean, we'll go through 1,500 to 2,000 pounds of black matte powder a week. So what's great about that is we're able to get our price points so low because we buy so much volume that competitors just can't simply keep up. So it's a monopoly, man. That's how we can pass the savings on to the end consumer and have our prices so cheap. But anyways, got to fix this table. Looks like the head came off track, so I'll show you what I'm talking about. You can see right there. Boom, good to go. These sheets that we ordered are a little bit smaller than what we should have got. Got them all running. So, been having some issues still with the laser ongoing. I don't really know what we're gonna do. Next week we'll have another delivery for another laser. We keep having issues with the same one. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna figure it out, and I'm going to try to work something to have some service contract in place so that I can make sure these things are running 24 hours. I mean, what's the point of having a $1.3 million machine setup, automation, if it's down 90% of the time? It does nothing for me. So, a little frustrated, but life goes on, and that's just, you can't rely solely on one machine or 2 machines, but it should definitely, something needs to happen. So anyways, we'll adapt, overcome, and make the best out of the situation. So I am about to head home, check out our new signs. Safety first. I'm about to go and pick up some Zaxby's and then go spend some time with the wife, and I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna try to at least go to church with Bree and Breland, and then it's not optional. I mean, I've got to come back. There's too much to get done. So I'll just pick up tomorrow where I left off. See you soon.